Do you feel like you've been seeing spirituality all over the place, but have no idea where to start? Don't worry, I've got you. In this video, we're breaking down the super simple steps to support you on your spiritual journey today. Hey, I'm Kara, and if you're ready to feel more aligned, more in flow, and less overwhelmed, you're in the right place. Let's get into the simple spiritual practices like meditation, journaling, and energetic tools that will totally shift your energy. Stick around to the end because I have freebies that's going to help you map out your unique energy flow and make life so much easier. So what's the deal with spirituality and energy anyways? And why should we care? Energy is everything. It affects how we show up in life, how productive we are, and how aligned we feel with our purpose. When we tap into our spiritual practices, we align our energy with the universe, like charging your phone, but for the spirit. The more aligned we are, the more in flow we become. And that means more productivity and less burnout. Let me introduce you to my concept, Flowductivity. This is where we combine spirituality and productivity so you can achieve your goals and your purpose without feeling overwhelmed or burnt out. Before we create an action plan for you to connect with your spirituality, let's break down the definition and my definition. Spirituality is the pursuit of connection to something greater than oneself, which can evolve with personal growth, a sense of purpose, or a relationship with a higher power. It often focuses on self-awareness, inner peace, and alignment with values, transcending material concerns. Spirituality is deeply personal, evolving as individuals explore their beliefs, practices, and experiences. Now I'm going to talk about what spirituality means to me. Spirituality is all about aligning the rhythms of life and using energetic tools for a harmonious flow between your inner world and external reality. It's a practice of tuning in to your unique energetic blueprint, and using energetic tools can help you connect with that. This empowers you to live with intention and efficiency. So my goal in my channel is to bridge the gap between spirituality and productivity so that you can find balance, manifest your goals, and thrive in every area of your life. What spiritual practices have you tried so far? Tell me in the comments. All right, now let's break down 3 simple practices you can start today to get your spiritual energy flowing. Now, these tools are going to help connect you to your inner knowing, which in fact is a direct connection to something greater than oneself. Now, it's really important to remember that spirituality is deeply personal. It means something different to everyone. So allow yourself to navigate this with curiosity, evolution, and adapting through the phases of life. It's something that you should be able to come back to root your values, your missions into oneself. So what tools can help you in this process? Meditation. I already feel the resistance. I understand. Meditation is our hit or miss for some people. I go through ebbs and flows with meditation. Sometimes it is a deeply connected practice for me, and other times it doesn't feel aligned. It is important to have a practice with yourself daily to cut off the noise around you. So putting on some music and allowing yourself to think and ponder without any objection is the best way to do that. Just start with a few minutes, and you can work your way up to 10, 15, 20, even an hour. But some people, it's a part of their daily practice. The goal in this is for you to sit, breathe, and connect with the present moment. Anytime a thought comes in about the past or the future, allow that thought to float away like a cloud. It's not about not having thoughts. It's about having the awareness of the present moment and to not anchor down any of those thoughts into that moment. So your goal is to sit, to breathe, and connect with your higher self. What are the messages they are trying to relay to you? There's meditation apps. You can check out meditation music on your favorite streaming platform. You can find guided meditations. You can use just music. And if you're someone that needs to move their body, consider going on a walk outside. But my suggestion is to not have music. But again, this is a personal subjective process. And so it's up to you to find what's going to support you in that moment. The second suggestion is journaling. One thing that really connected me to my inner knowing was doing morning pages through the Creative Act. The Creative Act is a book. It's technically a course over 12 weeks, and one of the suggestions is pretty much automatic writing first thing when you wake up. You're supposed to do 3 pages. When you do it on a repetitive basis and you're not trying to have any objectives, you actually open up the idea of free writing, free knowledge, free inner knowing coming to you. Adding in some sort of gratitude practice in that journaling is really going to help you shift your mindset around abundance and peace and whatever you're trying to work through. Now, the third suggestion is kind of a few-parter. The third suggestion is finding an energetic tool that you're curious about and learning more about it. On the beginning of my spiritual awakening, these tools are what brought me to life. They revived me. So while I'm going to mention a few of them, my recommendation is to start with one so you don't feel overwhelmed. And don't worry, everything I'm about to mention, I have free cheat sheets for you to break down these aspects so that you can learn more about it. So the first one is human design. And the reason I'm starting with this one is because there are some foundational aspects in human design that will strengthen your intuition, make you confident in your decisions, and how you should take action. Having something so simple yet so profound is really helpful when you're trying to connect with your inner knowing. So many times people on this spiritual awakening path have this desire for their purpose in life. And let me break it to you. The secret of your purpose is honoring and understanding your energy. That's it. That's your purpose. When you begin to honor your energetic blueprint, your purpose evolves into your inner knowing. And it's such a powerful experience when you begin to accept and honor a way that feels better instead of following the expectations of other people. So side note, with these energetic tools, a lot of us have been conditioned or grew up in environments where these ways of making decisions and taking action might not be the norm. It's going to take some time to break through these patterns and see how it feels. Before I go on to the next tool, I want to suggest that your journaling practice should have reflection of using these energetic tools. How did they make you feel? Did they empower you? Did they feel limiting? Because ultimately the goal is to feel fulfilled, successful, in harmony with who you really are. If you want to learn more about your human design, make sure you grab my free interactive workbook to help you decode your human design at karadempsey.com/HD. The next tool that really revived me was understanding my cycle and knowing that the 4 phases within my menstrual cycle have different energies. I was expecting myself to do all the things all the time. And guess what? I burnt out. I got overwhelmed and I had to leave my career because of it. So beginning to learn the energy of menstrual cycles really revived how I do my home and work tasks. I became more efficient, I became more in flow, and most importantly, it really allowed me to be who I am in the moment instead of the expectations from other people. It took a lot of inner work on my hustle mentality. So as always, these tools take some reflection and evolution and how you can bring them into your life. And if you want to learn more about your cycle, grab your free printable planning pages at karadempsey.com/cycle. The last energetic tool that I use is astrology and the moon phases. Astrology just gives you an idea of how you can do things more effectively, the energy of the different areas of life. And astrology is where I problem solve. Any area I'm having some difficulty, I always go to my natal chart to see how I can empower myself moving forward. The moon phases are a procedure I use in setting my goals. So if you want to break it down simply, make sure you grab my free astro cheat sheets at karadempsey.com/astro. Now, I use these energetic tools in different aspects of my life. Human design is a reminder when I feel out of alignment, it gives me the tools to be more in alignment. My cycle, that's how I plan my home and work tasks. The moon phases are a procedure I use in setting my goals. And astrology is where I problem solve. Any area I'm having some difficulty, I always go to my natal chart to see how I can empower myself moving forward. So tell me in the comments which practice you are going to start today. Hold yourself accountable. I believe in you. And more importantly, I'm going to be cheering you on. And let's do a reading for alignment. to check in with the universe. Let's pull a few cards to see what energy is supporting you right now. What is the most important thing for you to focus on your spiritual journey right now? It's about creating stability. So what is going to help you feel stable in this process? I am being called to tell you really nature might be the way of connecting with that groundedness, that grounding stability energy. What energy is blocking your flow and how can you release it? Release distractions. So this is taking a break from social media, taking a break from streaming your favorite Netflix series, getting grounded in yourself and taking some time every day. Start with 5 minutes, move up to an hour where you're just focusing on yourself, meditating, journaling, learning about these energetic tools. What is the next step in aligning your energy with your goals? Okay, what did I say? Align with nature. Yeah, you are going to be held and supported by the earth around you. So really find ways to be out in nature in a way that feels good to you. And if you don't have access to being outside, really trying to find nature shows or putting on a screensaver that's nature-based to really get connected, grounded in this process. There you have it. Spirituality doesn't have to be complicated. You've got the tools to start creating balance in your life today. So your homework is to find time in your schedule to meditate, to journal, and learn all about your energetics. These small but mighty steps will change your life. When you begin to align your energy with the way it's supposed to flow, it allows you to achieve your dreams and goals without burning out. And it gets you in alignment with your purpose, being you. So remember to add floativity into this process. This is where your spirituality meets productivity. Let your energy guide you to success. And if you love this video, make sure you share it with a friend. Tell me in the comments which tool you're going to use today. And don't forget to grab all my free resources to support you on this journey. And if you're ready to learn about the zodiac seasons and their productivity, make sure you check out this video that's going to help you understand it a bit more simply. One thing that supported me dramatically on this journey of spirituality was creating a floativity retreat. This is where I dedicate a specific amount of time to learning, understanding, and empowering myself with my energetic blueprint. I created a floativity retreat guide to help you build your own, so make sure you check that out. Don't forget to subscribe and like to help support my channel. Thank you so much for being here. We'll chat soon.